Bernard, a.k.a. the Scarlet Spider, a.k.a. the Red Ranger minus the PPP fraud. I did it. It's done. Don't say nothing.
I'm going to say something. And this is Samir, the King in Black, who's tired of him referencing a legal dispute for Austin St. John that happened like 6 months ago. It's not even that interesting of a story when it first happened. I don't know why, and no one else knows about it. Why do you keep saying it? And welcome to another episode of Angry Blerds podcast.
Why are you doing my part? Fine. Well, I guess we switching again where the nerds are angry.
Yeah, there you go. You can do that one. I'll let you have it this one time.
All right. So we're supposed to be live on Facebook, actually.
And you're doing live now?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Why not on Twitch? Who knows?
I don't want to make a Twitch for us. And
I have a Twitch.
Well, you know the whole thing with Twitch. You gotta fucking like have it connected to your Prime, and in order for the video. But I'm saying you have to leave it up.
Yeah, for your own. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess we can do that next time if this even works.
I mean, I guess Facebook Lives are a thing, but I don't really watch those. But again, that's just me. I don't know. Maybe other people watch them, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But, how's my lighting? Good?
Huh?
How's my lighting?
Your lighting's decent. Mine is shit because I'm far away from the window. Your window's like right there. Like mine is like all over there, and I got the light on the light. But yeah, still nothing. I can't figure out how to get this shit to work. Like, oh, here we go. Start test. So yeah, it's working apparently. But yeah, so
every time I drink this, it's like I'm drinking urine.
What the fuck are you drinking? Apple juice?
What's energy drink?
Oh, the Soda Stream?
Yeah. Essence of urine.
Not Run, dude. You done with your maniacal laughing?
Yes. It'll come back though. It'll come back later. It'll swing back around. You want to go I'll take the first story.
Okay. Well, sir, you can go ahead and give us the first story.
All right. So first story, let's talk about these early reviews for God of War Ragnarok. And they are stellar, except one in particular, which had me laughing pretty hard. So IGN Korea had no chill. Like, let me get the exact quote, but it's like, it's rough. Hang on. IGN Korea. Oh, yeah, that's why it didn't come up. Typos. There we go. Yeah, it's the first thing that comes up. So.
So what happened?
Hang on. All right. So basically, I'm pulling it up now. It's loading. Okay. So the game's core design has not moved an inch since the sequel, and the story seems to be lacking in creativity in comparison. Unlike the well-coordinated experience as a whole, like last time, everything in Ragnarok seems to act like a soulless puppet attached to a series of strings. Although the reskinned aspect of a working formula seems to be the safest bet, if we are to find any sort of effort of evolution since the prior title, it wouldn't feel as lackluster from a highly anticipated title to make its grand entrance. So essentially, they didn't change anything to their standard, and they just basically sound like they had to point it out for them. Granted, to be fair, this is a valid criticism, but no one's going to care about that valid criticism because, quite frankly, I mean, it's like you ran through the first game and it was amazing. So it's like, okay, I'm ready for another helping. So I might as well just get in on this next one and everyone's going to love it. They don't have to change that much. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And it did, from what I understand, changed a great deal.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, Samir. No one wants to play the same thing over again.
Right. Okay, like let's take the Arkham series. Arkham Asylum was closed, linear, and in hallways and whatnot, right? Well, they obviously did a good job with it. Arkham City was open world, but Arkham Asylum. So they didn't change that much, but it opened world. So
combat changed. Combat did change on Arkham City.
Yeah, they added in the power-ups, right?
Yeah. So they did.
Yeah, they weren't there in Night Asylum, were they?
No.
The finishers.
No. No, they might have been, but they were different. So there were a few things that did change. But even then, although they were small changes, we did obviously get a bigger map. And like, I can't remember every single minute change, but then, we got an even bigger map in Arkham Knight, and we got a few more details.
And the Batmobile, which everyone got tired of.
And the Batmobile and a couple other new gadgets and whatnot. So it's just like, how much is God of War Ragnarok going to be different from the first one? Because the one thing a lot of people can honestly say, unless it's a side scroller, they hate repetition. Let me rephrase that. Unless you're playing any sports game or fucking Call of Duty. I don't know if I consider overwatching it because I only played the first one. I had no interest in the second one because I don't fuck with first person shooters. But
even like you go into someone's house and they play FIFA, they'll see like you're like FIFA 15, 16, 17, 8. Like get rid of the old titles. You're not going to play them.
Like George Lopez said, it's the same shit. I've only ever.
I love the Arkham series. I wasn't criticizing them. I'm just saying, in comparison, there's incremental changes in the series. So the criticism was justified to some degree from IG in Korea. I don't think they had no chill, and they just wanted to go on the hate train. Like they had to be the only one going to hate this game. Everyone else is tense across the board, and I'm just going to try to get a week by week review. Well, no, that's a little excessive. I want to get in-depth review. What was that?
I saw somebody give it a 9 out of 10. I just can't remember who it was.
Yeah, the Easy Allies gave it a 9 out of 10. If you don't know who they are, they're the skeleton crew from the old game trailer website, and they went off and made their own YouTube channel called the Easy Allies.
Okay, well, that's good for them.
Yeah, they've been doing this for several years now. So I didn't know you were privy to them.
Nah, I don't really keep up with people like that. But so yeah, I am going back. Let me see if I can turn on this ring light and bring up some light. Is that better? I just don't like using the ring light in the daytime because it's like you got the artificial daylight and the actual daylight, so it's just like, I bought the thing to do photography, and that ain't been going nowhere. But just to get you off my back, like I told you yesterday, I have decided to start playing God of War 2018 again, just to shut you the fuck up, because I don't want to hear you bitching anything. Stop it.
It's amazing, man. You just play through it. You'll see what everyone's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I'm even playing this is because of that situation that I don't want to talk about. But so yeah, guys, God of War comes out next week alongside Sonic Frontiers, and I've already paid off Sonic Frontiers, so maybe I'll pay off God of War. I can't get a collector's edition because them fuckers are sold out. So get ready for those to hit the resale market like at 3 times the price.
What's in the collector's edition?
Let me go to GameStop real quick and tell you, because there's 2 different editions. So there's the I think one's, god damn it, let me just look this shit up real quick. I know one's like $250 and the other one's I think $300. All right, that's GameStop.com. God of War Ragnarok. So there's the collector's edition, and there's the Jotnar's edition. So the collector's edition is the cheapest one. That one is $199, and that one consists of God damn it. This is why I don't fuck with collector's editions anymore. I'm glad I didn't pre-order this shit. So it comes with a digital version of the game, a 16-inch replica of Mjolnir, a dwarven dice set, 2 in veneer twins carvings, a steelbook display, obviously no game disc included. It's like, why give me a steelbook if I ain't got no fucking game? Knowledge Keeper Shrine, digital contents voucher, Darkdale armor, Darkdale attire for cosmetic, Darkdale axe grip, Darkdale blade handles, Dark Horse digital art book, the official digital soundtrack, an avatar set, for the PlayStation 4 and 5, a PS4 thing, and it also includes the dual entitlement bundle. Like I said, that one is $200.
It's a dual entitlement bundle.
It just means everything is for 4 and 5. That's all dual entitlement means.
Also, I think it's pronounced Jotnar.
Yeah, that might be right. I didn't see a little accent over the J or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't really like. Yeah, it's kind of hard to catch that.
Yeah. All right, so Jotnar edition.
So they're all sold out. Like you couldn't find that at Best. Yeah, no, it's sold out. I'm looking at it on Best Buy.
So yeah, Jotnar edition. Digital copy of the game as well. You get the Mjolnir replica, Brock's dice set, a 7-inch vinyl featuring music from Bear McCreary, the 2-in-1 veneer twin carvings, a Falcon, Bear, and Wolf pin set, a Yardsdale cloth map, a legendary Doppel ring, obviously the Steelbook, the Knowledge Keeper Shrine, the digital contents voucher. So pretty much everything else I said, the Darkdale armor attire, the axe grip, the blade handles. You get Kratos' Risen Snow armor, Atreus' Risen Snow armor tunic, the digital book, the digital soundtrack, the avatars, and the PS4 thing.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, so one, the ring, it's like, first off, I guess you can even wear this ring because what ring size is this ring? You know, it's like what ring size you been on? I'm an 11.
I don't know. I'm not married, so why the fuck would I know my ring size? I don't wear jewelry on my fingers.
All right, I mean, I was a ring guy for a little bit, so I knew my ring size, but I'm an 11. Anyways, I digress. It's like most people can't fit this ring. It's rings are hard to size. You gotta either cut it or expand. It's still
man.
I get yeah, but the pinky, it's gonna be too big for the pinky, too small for the ring or middle finger. It's dumb. Rings are stupid. So I will say this: I am a sucker for
married guy.
I'm a sucker for in-game bonuses. So like the armor, I kind of want to get.
Yeah, I mean, good luck with that because you can't get neither edition.
I think you can probably get these as
Nope.
Pre-order bonuses, they don't have that?
Nope. Let me double check. It might be like some bullshit for the pre-order bonus. So God of War Collector's Launch Edition. Let's go with that. Yeah, nothing.
So you have to get the collector's edition.
Yeah, it says nothing on Launch Edition. Oh, wait, nope. Apparently you get the Risen Snow armor and tunic. That's it.
Oh.
That is it.
I'm not even crazy about that look. Atreus looks fine, but I'm not crazy about Kratos' look.
There's something like that very similar with Avengers. It was called an Obsidian set, so everyone has like a white and gold like trim outfit. I wasn't a fan of it. Like some people look good.
The Arkham Knights game had nice pre-order bonuses.
You mean Gotham Knights?
Yeah, I said Arkham Knights. Yeah, Gotham Knights.
You mean the game that I bought and turned around and said, "Hey, put this on Sonic Frontiers instead"?
Mm-hmm.
Because not only was it locked at 30 frames per second, which I got in an argument with some dumbass on our Instagram. Because I posted a comment on the Gotham Knights page. They were talking about Robin. I'm like, yeah, thanks for a game that's locked at 30 frames per second. And I used the hashtag screw Xbox. And I was like, well, Call of Duty plays at 60 frames per second. What does one have to do with the fucking other? That's what I want to know.
Okay, so the developer came out and said, well, we talked about it and how the game, yeah. So it's like
the game has a higher refresh rate than Call of Duty, so it's just like
I don't know who to believe in that scenario because it might be a valid comment by the developer saying that they're held back by the Series S. At the same time, it's like, but other titles don't have this problem, you know?
Yeah, but also there's a lot of games that don't have like as many moving parts as Gotham Knights. So like you got to remember the whole city is alive. Like Call of Duty is just literally a map and players. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing moves. There's no like bystanders.
I know there's other multi-platformers that don't have this. I think Assassin's Creed Valhalla runs. No, that might run at 30.
I was gonna say I think that's 30.
That might be 30. You know what? Then a good example will be the next Assassin's Creed. Those are usually multi-platformers across the board, and you'll see how that runs across all of them. Because again, I play large on PC, so I forget frame rate problems sometimes. Whereas, you know, it does make sense that the Series S is holding everyone back.
Yeah.
and that sucks.
It's just like, bro, shut up. I'm telling you what the goddamn developer said. Motherfucker was still arguing. I was like, I can't deal with this anymore.
No, first off, screw that guy, yeah, but whatever. The point is, you ain't no better because you're a console fanboy also. Don't sit there and say you ain't.
Samir.
You sound just like him.
Samir, but the PlayStation didn't lock it at 30 frames per second. I simply put out the fact that a developer did a tweet in the lead that said the reason why the game is 30 frames per second. So, yes, I'm mad at Xbox. I bought the goddamn game.
Yeah, but if it was PlayStation's fault, you probably wouldn't be. You'd be singing.
Oh, no, I definitely would have said that. I would have said something. I would have been like, why the fuck is this, locked at 30 frames per second? And speaking of PlayStation with their bullshit, so, yeah, segue. Why on earth is the VR2 $550?
How much was the last one, the first one?
Like $300. So it was the price of a slim PS4 as opposed to being more than a PS4 Pro or Slim. So why is that extra $50 there? Yeah, I saw this and me along with everyone else on Twitter lost their shit. So hold on, I'm going to actually go to the tweet that I saw. Oh, so there's also going to be 2 bundles available. I'm sorry. Well, one's going to have the Horizon Call of the Mountain for $600. And apparently the charging dock for the DualSense. Wow. So, okay, I guess because it's a dock, but I better have some type of way to charge both those controllers. So the dock to charge their controllers is $50. So
can't you just plug a USB-C into the motion controllers?
What they use, I didn't look that far in the details.
Hey, wasn't the last ones like Move controllers?
Yeah, I got them. You want to see?
They're just the Move controllers. Yeah, right.
Yeah, hold on. I'll go get them real quick.
Let's see.
They're slightly enhanced Move controllers, so that they updated the gyros, so you got better control, and they switched it from mini.
Those things look like garbage, though.
So they switched it from mini USB to micro.
So okay, let me see the picture of the new one.
It looks like the Oculus, so like you put your whole hand in it.
Okay, so it's motion tracking. Okay, that's what I was going to look at. Yeah, so those are a much better improvement. I can kind of see why they cost that much. But now you don't understand. VR headsets are freaking expensive.
I know.
How much do you want them to charge for that?
Maybe $450. Samir, it's more than the goddamn system that people can barely get.
Okay, so to clarify now, the Meta headset that Mark Zuckerberg came out with, that thing was like $1,500. The HTC Vive, I think you can get that used for like $700. And then the Valve Index is like going on eBay in the second market, like $800 to $1,200. VR is expensive, okay? And the ones that are built in that have their wireless and have all the stuff built into them, the small one, the Oculus Quest, I think those are like $300.
Yeah.
So this is a plugged-in version with full motion tracking finger sensors. That's a fair price. I'm gonna have to defend Sony on this one. VR is expensive. You want to get that VR goodness, you gotta pay that money. I'm sorry.
I'm just like, man, goddamn.
I know it sucks, but it's a fair asking price. If it delivers on the actual hardware and the software, it is worth the money.
Yeah,
and I'm not even a VR enthusiast, and I'm like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and this one's supposed to have 4K output, but it's just like
that's fair because most I know the HTC Vive and the Oculus Index. The Valve Index have 4K or higher output.
Yeah, but
there's other companies that are coming out with headsets too. I
mean, can you even justify 4K literally this close to your face?
Yeah, you can. Pixel density. You don't lose any. It's like 1080. You lose a lot of it because the pixels aren't dense, so you see like it looks like garbage up close. But the the 4K, the pixel density is so dense that you still see the detail up close. You don't lose anything. And 8K is even more denser. So the higher and higher it goes, the better it looks straight up in front of your face.
Yeah,
it's like looking at a picture, an actual portrait.
Yeah, but I get that. But sometimes I feel like, it's like the whole situation with our parents saying, don't sit in front of the TV or you're going to go.
That was a lie. The only issue they had was that them dang CRT old school TVs put out radiation. That's the problem with that. And the light does not do anything. We sitting in front of screens right now. I go to work, screens, all right? All day.
2 feet away from my monitor. You the one.
I'm foot and a half.
Are you a foot and a half?
I got one in front of me.
You like this damn close.
That's because my camera's like right there. I'll push it back, so you're so mean to me right now.
I'm not being mean. I'm literally.
I could put it on top of the monitor, but that'd be weird.
No, mine is on top, but
it's higher. My monitor is higher than my head. See, it took a while to refocus. My mic is actually refocusing, auto refocus. So
yeah,
see the difference, right? Now it's gonna, see.
Yeah, yours didn't come with like the little grip, so you can like hang it on and like flip it.
I had the grip, but it's on the top of it, and it would be a downward view the whole time. It would look like this. Also, excuse the messy room, but it would look like this.
Yeah, you don't do that because your room is always messy. Like mine is at a downward.
Messy, just messy right now.
Yeah, like mine is at a downward view. Like I would have to well, no, it's not. Like, no, yes, it is. So like I would have to center it down, like to bring it down a little bit more, so then it's like actually level. But I like showing off my Blu-rays and shit in the background. And look, there's me graduating. That's my graduation photo. I never pointed that out. I'm always pointing to my damn Blu-rays and shit. But so yeah, I don't think they gave us a release date for the VR2. We just got the price. Wait, I think it said February. Yeah, February. So
yeah.
So yeah, guys, if you all want to be generous, you can get that for me as a birthday gift, February 28th, Pisces gang.
I mean, I hope I love our fans as much as, but come on,
bro, think about it. If the listens keep going up, everybody tripping $5. Boom, there we go.
Yeah, I guess. Do you have a Patreon right now?
No. I don't think
you want to set one up there. Hey, find Bernard's VR PS VR2 pool. Just chip in $1 or $5 here. He'll be greatly appreciated. I mean, you will do anything.
Wow. No.
Anything.
I got morals and standards. I have limits, sir.
All right, so if Bernard gets a VR PSVR 2, he will do a striptease on the podcast, on the video podcast.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you want a free VR? I'll keep pushing this thing. A free PSVR 2. You want to do a quick striptease? You don't have to go full Monty, but maybe stop at the draws.
Yeah, I don't know because we post on YouTube. So.
Tentatively, he'll do that. We'll post it on Twitch or another platform.
Yeah, they might get us flagged and deleted.
Yeah, we don't use Twitch anyways. F Twitch. They racist anyways.
I was talking about YouTube. But yeah, we don't rock with Twitch. Remember, they took down our Ryan content.
We'll push it. We'll put it there temporarily. Let you do your little striptease. And then get your PSVR. All right, so there you go. He'll do a striptease.
He said that, not me.
And he will denounce the CW and say that the
So should I go ahead and go again? You done?
I had to cackle.
All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go again because Samir just set up for segue. Yeah, Stargirl is in the season in December, so. We still have Titans.
The one bites the dust.
Well, you got to remember the CW the CW has already been sold. It got sold to like somebody called Nexstar or whatever. So I guess they don't want to deal with anything superhero. And like so,
how much of the Arrowverse is left on the CW?
Just Superman and Lois.
That shows time is ticking. Some borrowed time there, huh?
Well, yeah, they got another season, so they might be told the same thing. Right the next season, like it's a series finale, because that's what they did with Stargirl. But like I said, Stargirl is still going on, and also like these people at Nexstar, it looks like they might not be renewing two of the new shows they got greenlit. So it looks like the Winchesters might be dead after one season, and Walker Independence as well.
Mm.
So, I mean, I'm watching Walker Independence because I watched Walker. At first, I wasn't going
What's
to.
Walker Independence again?
It's a prequel. Like, it takes place in like the 1800s. So it's about
Oh, right. That's a little. I mean, I can see why they get asked. I'm not going to hate on it because I haven't seen it, but that idea sounds like a Coke fever dream.
No, it's just a Wild West show about the law. So, like the first episode, Cordell's great grandmother, and his great well, I don't know if his great grandfather, because the guy got killed in the first episode, and the guy who killed him like comes into town and says like, oh, he's the new sheriff, when in fact that his great grandmother's husband was supposed to be the new sheriff. So it's like she's finding allies to like disprove this guy from being like an upstanding citizen, and there's like a lot of tie-ins to like what happened in like the previous season. So it's like where like there was like this whole familial rivalry between like the Walkers and the Davisons. So I guess this is like where it started originally. It's somebody killing somebody out in the woods and taking their job. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, Stargirl is ending. Titans just started. First 2 episodes were fire.
Dumpster fire.
Tim Drake is already crushing on Bernard, not me, the white one who spells his name with an E. And
you know how everyone else does it?
Yes. But well, I told you my name is spelled in French. But here's the thing I don't get. Does everyone know that goddamn Dick Grayson is Nightwing? It's like everyone at Star Labs knows because they went to Star Labs.
Here's the problem with that.
Lex Luthor knows.
Right. Dick Grayson is the ward of Bruce Wayne. If you find out who he is, how do you not know who Bruce Wayne is?
Because you got to remember that happened in Forever Evil. Remember when Dick died? He was temporarily dead.
Yeah.
And he got brought back to life, and they had to cover it up. And Lex Luthor put 2 and 2 together and wormed his way onto the goddamn Justice League.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, so with Dick Grayson, the direct line to Bruce Wayne, he cannot tell anybody who he is. But
yeah,
here they are. Titan sucks.
I mean, even then, like a lot of people like who knew that Dick Grayson was Nightwing, they didn't like put 2 and 2 together that, you know, Bruce Wayne was Batman.
I mean,
but also Bruce has a very good disguise. Bruce has been working on his shit for years, and Bruce, I mean, I've always said it. Bruce needs psychological help to deal with his ghost. But you got to remember, Dick Grayson really wasn't as affected by his parents' death because Bruce gave him something to focus on. So Dick still stayed upbeat and, you know, carefree. So yeah, his personality never changed.
Yeah, and that's what my problem with Batman is. I mean, mental illness and, you know, depression is interesting, but after decades of it, I think we need to have him address some of his issues and, you know, move on to the next chapter in his life, i.e., let the man get married. I'm still going with that. I'm still mad about that. That was BS. Let the man get married. That's all I'm saying. Like, let him try to make a relationship healthy. That is a good way to bring him to the next part of his life. All right? I'm tired of this man sitting in the shadows brooding. He needs to get past that. Okay? If Rogue can sit here and say, oh, I cannot control my powers, let me touch and marry this man that I love for all these years, and then, you know, yay, we're working on this relationship and this marriage, that is dope. That is called progressing your character. All right? Gambit and Rogue getting together, that is progression. Batman is in the same place he was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go that rant.
I know. Well, it's true. But while I'm still talking about CW and Titan stuff, I just want to go over the first 2 episodes of Titans real quick. So, like I said before, Titus Welliver joined the cast as Lex Luthor. We got Brother Blood coming in, Mother Mayhem. Like I said,
Titus who?
Welliver. He was on that show, Bosch. You'll see him. You can like, oh, that guy.
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now.
Yeah. So, at first, I thought they shaved his head. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Hollywood, but they have definitely perfected the bald cap over the past 10 years because it made Michael Rosenbaum's head look ginormous in the Smallville series finale.
Oh, the series finale, because he was bald most of the series.
Yeah, he shaved.
I can see him as an older. Is it beard or no beard?
I told you got a beard.
Okay, I can see it. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, but so yeah, he dies in the first episode, and yeah, Lex Luthor dies in the first episode because apparently he's probably making a deal with Trigon or something like that. He's like caught up in some occult shit because he's dying due to kryptonite poisoning.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, and I guess in the universe of Titans, Clark Kent has exposed his identity as Superman because Connor's literally going around saying, "My name is Connor Kent," and Lex said, "Oh, so you took his name."
I mean, okay, listen, what's up with the Arrowverse having issues with secret identities? They are fast and loose with them.
Not really, because only people who know that Courtney and Stargirl are her friends.
Right, but look at Supergirl. All of August, or whatever that organization was, knew who Supergirl was and who Superman is.
No, they didn't. Because remember, they what season was it? Shit, I want to say season 5. When John was no longer head of the DEO, they were trying to figure out who Supergirl was. So they had everybody like attach themselves to like some type of true form or whatever, and they one more date Alex so she wouldn't tell everyone who that.
Oh yeah, that was BS. That was so BS.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah, and Oliver's shit came out like damn near season 7.
All right, that was well played at least because it was a long running thing.
And the public still doesn't know that Barry Allen is a Flash. To keep in mind, damn near every fucking villain finds out that Barry Allen is a fucking Flash.
Yeah, that's Barry sucks for his identity.
Like last.
Yo, that's one of the best things about New 52. Like Barry having no filter. Like, yo, it's like, hey, what the hell are you doing, man? We got some identities. Like, it's like, what the hell? In front of the whole Justice League. Okay, I guess we're out of the bag now. It's like, damn.
If it's in front of the Justice League is one thing, but like,
yes, but it's like,
keep in mind, remember they did that on Justice League, and what was the series finale for season 2, with the whole thing and the gaming thing. Wally was Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
And they were like, oh shoot, Bruce Wayne, because he's the only one who's
This is why I also call shenanigans on that. As much as I love Dwayne McDuffie, remember when Bruce and Diana are running from the Thanagarians, they go into a restaurant and someone like kind of like lets them hide there. It's like, nigga, you can't tell that's Bruce Wayne. He's a billionaire.
Okay, so listen,
with Wonder Woman, context clues matter. They're hiding from the Thanagarians.
Sometimes it's weird. It's like when you see someone in magazine photos or on social media, it's one thing, but when you see them in front of your face, it's sometimes hard to connect them when they're not context. It's like, for instance, if Elon Musk walked into a Starbucks and sat next to you, would you know who that is immediately? Or would you like, oh, that's some weird looking white guy?
Nah, I'm gonna know that's Elon.
I mean, you don't know, but I'm like, will you if you're not paying attention? You know?
I'm not paying attention. That's one thing. But if someone opens the door for you and says, quick, come in here, that's a different thing. And then they tell you thank you for everything you've done and let you out the back.
That's different. Because they obviously knew that.
Justice League.
Hold on a second. Wait, okay, now I'm catching up. Why did that guy know so much?
Exactly.
Okay.
But remember, they also had it on alert, like, the Justice League has escaped. If you're harboring them, you're whatever.
Okay, but here's the thing. So I'm trying to catch him now. So that guy, okay, I can see who Bruce Wayne is because Bruce Wayne is a public figure. But where did "Thank you for all you've done" come from? Like helping out a guy who happened to be Bruce Wayne is one thing, but knowing that he's Batman and thanking him for his service, that's a problem.
Yeah. But so yeah, Lex dies and Metropolis PD take Connor into jail, and bro, they are literally just like treating him like a lab specimen. Like Dick and Corey won't see him. They're like, huh?
Like, okay, he don't have rights.
Yeah, but Lex
He's a
Luthor.
minor. He's a minor.
I think he's 18.
Well, what's his lawyer? They didn't run her up?
They didn't get him one just yet. So Dick and Corey go and see him. They try to figure out what happened, and like the they're saying over the intercom, yeah, we need to question it because everyone knows he's obviously born in the tube. He's not. So yeah, and Dick is like, his name is Connor.
Why does everyone know that?
It's public knowledge. That's always been public knowledge.
Is it though?
It eventually does become public knowledge over time. In the comics, I'm not sure, but they definitely revealed it in season 4 of Young Justice. I'm gonna say it was either season 4 or the most recent season, because Superman was always telling Connor, one day you have to actually shine and step into the light or whatever. And I guess they were still dealing with the ramifications from everything that happened at the end of the first season. So Connor, literally exposed the villains to light, like the Injustice Society. They don't want to call them that, so they call them light. So he's like, yeah, I'm a genetic clone of Superman and Lex Luthor, created to protect this world should Superman ever, stray away from the light or whatever. So yeah, it's out there in Young Justice.
Side question, kind of unrelated. What's the publication on Superboy right now that John Kent is kind of really popular? What's up with Carnell? Is he just out the door? Is he been
okay? So this is what's going on with Connell.
Nowhere.
He's in a Dark Crisis miniseries with Tim and Dick. I mean, not Tim and Dick. Tim and Bart. That's about it. I don't know what the future of Connell is, and Connell is literally my favorite Titan. Like Superboy is that dude.
At least they're reinventing Supergirl to get her new costume. She's doing this miniseries with
Yeah, you know what's going on with Kara? That.
Yeah, because she's in the miniseries with Robin, right?
What the fuck?
That's a mini. Yeah, it's a non-connected. Is that canon, by the way?
I don't know what
that World's Finest thing. That World's Finest thing that keep doing with Kara and Dick.
World's Finest is a Batman Superman book, so that might
just be. I'm pretty sure they're doing hang on a second, I gotta pull it up.
It might just be an arc, or it might just be.
Yeah, it's an arc. It's an arc, but it was a really popular one.
World's Finest is only on issue 7. I haven't even started it yet. But remember, they used to do that in Batman Superman. Remember, they had 2 issues with just Connor and Tim. That's the one thing I hate about DC. When they do little one shots like that, they don't put them in the trades. So unless you have unless you have the individual issue, you will never read it. So remember after the first arc of Batman Superman, before the whole Supergirl arc starts,
yeah,
there was an issue with just Tim and Connor. It was drawn by.
I recall that. And that was a memorial issue because Connor was dead at that point.
No, it wasn't. This was before Connor died. So then, that one was drawn by Pat Lee, and then the issue that they dedicated to Jeff Loeb's son, where it had various writers and artists and everything like that. I think it was issue 26 or something like that.
All right, I'm gonna share this with you right quick.
All right,
if I can.
Chat's right up there, top left. See where it says? Top right.
I know where that is. I'm trying to get the picture over to you.
They just
see if I can.
Just copy the URL.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy URL. I want to get the actual picture.
Yeah, if you copy the URL, it's just gonna send me to the photo. But so yeah, Lex dies. Connor's in jail. Like I told you, Star Labs kind of helped everybody out. So Beast Boy got his suit. Like I said, I guess when he put on that suit, he ended up connecting to the red. Yeah, this was a one shot, and this was Dick. Because okay, I thought you said Tim. Not World's Finest, but yeah. So Beast Boy ended up connecting to the red. He blacked out. They said he turned into a gorilla and a velociraptor. So get ready for more animals, Samir. Get ready for more.
One animal per episode.
Because everyone's always like, why does he turn into a gorilla? I thought a gorilla was his favorite animal. People, a gorilla was his favorite animal on the Cartoon Network series. We don't know what Beast Boy's favorite.
In the comic,
was it?
A lot of yeah. He has a couple go-tos, but he is vastly versatile in the comic. He's actually dangerous. Instead they have him running around, doing kung fu in the TV show.
I get that, but Samir, you got to remember
budget.
Yes. Budgets are okay. So I'm listening to the Talkville podcast. Don't even need to plug them, but shout out to Tom Mullen and Michael Rosenbaum. They have said when they were filming Smallville, they always ended up going over budget for the season. So some episodes they had to lean back on some shit. So I get it, and especially when you got a character who primarily his primary power is shape shifting. You got to limit some things.
All I'm saying is maybe the show should have been animated. Just saying.
I think justice for that.
More cartoons. I think the Lancyverse would have done better with more interspersed animated series. Am I wrong?
Greg Berlanti doesn't do animation.
He can outsource his expertise. He can direct animation, and they just have a bunch of animated. Like, didn't he do the Vixen web series?
He might have produced it. Let me double check. Because Greg Berlanti is primarily a screenwriter and producer. Let me check to see if he did this.
Yeah, I mean, once you start I'm not saying it's a one-to-one skill set, but you can screenwrite for an animated series just as well as a live action series.
Yeah, he only EP'd Vixen.
And again, there's only one EP in animated series. He can EP it, find an animation director that he wants to work with, and then just get in works. And I'm not saying all the shows have to be animated. I'm just saying a show like Titans would have been dope. Just saying.
Samir, we have that. It's called Young Justice. You still haven't watched it.
Young Justice ain't in the Valencyverse, though, is it?
No, it's not. But you also got to keep in mind these shows are not connected anymore.
That's another problem I have with the Valencyverse right now. They made a huge point of connecting all the shows, and now they are connected.
Okay, so in his defense, Doom Patrol and Titans were never actually part of the Earth.
Correct.
And they did not get connected when Oliver, restored everything. So the only thing that ever really got connected were the shows that were on CW, with the exception of Stargirl. So the only shows that were actually connected on DC Universe were Doom Patrol and Titans. But Crisis on Infinite Earths separated them. So now they're on two different Earths. But yeah. But yeah, guys, if you watch Titans, first two episodes premiered past Thursday, new episodes drop every Thursday. They split the season in two halves. Why? I don't know why shows do that. Is this for Emmy bullshit? Maybe. I don't know. Depends. Because that's what they did with Ozark. They literally split it in two seasons to get Emmy nominations for 2 years. Because remember, that was the last season.
As long as it's good content, Ozark is a great show. So
I get that, but now you're just double dipping. It's the same season, but you just split it in two parts. But it's your turn, man. I done went twice.
Okay. We gotta wait. We're not being effective with our time at all.
No, we're 45 minutes in.
I know. We're just so bad at it. Okay. So
hey, it at least it's not like dead or anything, and we're keeping the conversation consistent.
Right. So Last of Us got a release date, and it's closer than we thought. I was even thinking about this show for a minute. January 15th is the premiere date on HBO Max.
Yeah. I think it's also airing on HBO. So
I don't watch TV. I don't know. I'm not old.
I mean, but even then, guess what, Samir? This is the thing I hate about HBO Max. You have to you can only watch it when it airs, like at that time. So it's one of the reasons I like Showtime. They have a show on there called The Chi. The Chi airs, it was airing Sunday nights. Even with Dexter, when Dexter would air Sunday nights, guess what? Saturday midnight, I could watch it and get it out the way.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
That's a little annoying. And they need to let you watch it as soon as your time zone hits that day. But then that also helps with spoilers. So there's that too. The internet is brutal with spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but even then, sometimes it'd be these TV shows pages that spoil shit because everything doesn't air in the same time zone. So, like, perfect example, like The Last of Us airs. House of the Dragon. I almost said House of Thrones. That airs at 9 on Sundays here, right? It doesn't air at 6 on the West Coast. It airs at 9 there. So that shit could still be posted. Like AMC got shit for that with The Walking Dead. Like it was an episode where Beth died. And they posted Daryl carrying her body out like an hour and a half after the episode in there. It's like, so fuck the people on the West Coast.
Walking Dead sucks. All right. Well, anyways, I'm tentatively excited about this show. It keeps going up and down with my in my investment emotionally.
You know my issue with it.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm like, all right, I'm just
right.
I'm gonna take that with a. I'm not gonna care about that. All right, it's fine. Pedro Pascal is a great actor. Fine, it doesn't matter. The
This is
issue
like
I had.
his second time playing a white person.
So the issue I have with race swapping, all right, because it's a hot button issue and ever it's always been, and now it seems to be even hotter nowadays. So if the character, I got more enlightened over this issue previously. Because before I was no matter.
Oh
what.
yeah. You guys can listen to previous episodes where a character has been race swapped, and Samir is like, no. Why the fuck is this happening?
Exactly. I've recently been a little more better about it, right? So I think if the character directly benefits from the swap, makes it more interesting, then okay, it's justified. So, for instance, with again, this show opened my eyes to it. Interview the Vampire show's amazing, okay? And Louis' character directly benefits from being a race swapped to a black man. And he works a lot better than the original one, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, Namor wasn't a very culturally prevalent character in his original iteration. If this new one is better because of it, that's justified. I'm going to hold my judgment until I see that, And as of right now, it looks really cool. So, all right, there you go. Mission accomplished. What's my thing? The whole Rogue controversy with Keke Palmer. Now, the original creator of Rogue apparently wanted her to be black. So y'all can kind of squash the argument there anyways, all right? Keke Palmer might end up being, she needs to be an accent. I will rage if she don't have an accent, okay? Southern accent. And then find cast a sexy lady to play her. But yeah, Southern accent.
I don't recall you raging because Anna Paquin didn't have an accent.
Because I rage every time Bryan Singer breathes. Fuck that guy. Hate him. I hope he gets crabs and I hope he gets kidney stones at the same time. All right? Make his whole house feel the fury of I hope his line is infested with the fleas of 1,000 camels. Okay? And that was before he came out as a predator. All right? So
for a second, I thought
that's all the other stuff. So imagine my bile and my anger now that we know he's a predator. Okay?
Focus. But talking about
you brought him up.
Anna Paquin.
I like Anna Paquin. She's great. But okay. So come on. So okay. So here we go. So Pedro Pascal doesn't really lead with his ethnicity at all in his roles, really. A couple times you might see him do it once in a while. It's not really
a weight of massive talent in Narcos.
Yeah, okay, that because he didn't do it in Kingsman. Kingsman, he was like a cowboy kind of guy. That movie kind of sucked. And honestly, Star Wars isn't going to have that, so whatever. Also, and in Game of Thrones, you kind of see it in his accent there, but he's not leading with it. So I don't know how he's going to play Joel. Oh, but also the Ellie. How is it? Yes, it sucked. Why did you have to bring that up? It sucked.
You brought it up.
I did. You brought it up.
I can't remember the girl's name.
Yeah, why am I blanking? Crap, Bella something.
Yeah, Bella Ramsey.
There you go, Bella Ramsey. So she's fine. I've seen her act before. She'll do okay.
Yeah, but I'm going in with I'm dipping one toe in before I get into the show. So, like I said,
yeah. So she'll be fine. So let's segue into another adaptation. Not adaptation. Scratch stage. Not adaptation. But I did find. Hang on a second. Where is Yeah. Okay. I don't know why every time I think of Last of Us, I think of this actress instead of Bella Ramsey. But Dafne Keen, who played
X-23.
Yeah, X-23 in Logan. Not her fault.
And his Dark Materials.
Yes, and his Dark Materials, which is actually a great show. Watch it. Yeah, she will play a. She joins the cast of The Acolyte, and Star Wars.
That's still rumored. It's not confirmed.
Nah, man, it's confirmed.
Was it confirmed? Because last I saw it was rumored.
I'm looking it up now.
Daphne Keane. Reportedly.
That's pretty much all but confirmed.
I don't know, man. We be getting these rumors sometimes and then casting falls through. But someone who has been confirmed for something, Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Yes.
As Simon Williams.
Okay. Actually, yeah, this leads into if he can make that BS lame ass character cool,
bro,
then there you go.
You only hate Wonder Man because of Bendis. The same way you hate
he's always been lame.
Samir. The same way you hate that
Doom
motherfucker
Patrol.
from Doom Patrol. I can't remember his name.
Niles Calder.
Yeah, Niles Calder. That's the reason why.
No, okay, even on the TV show, he's not a good guy. He sucks.
I don't watch the show. I mean, he
is a manipulative douchebag. Even on the TV show, that guy's always manipulating.
I know he did that.
Take Professor Xavier, because he's no angel either, and then crank him up to like 12. I want to scale of 10.
Because I know he did that on the episode of Titans, which introduced the Doom Patrol, but that episode was written by Jeff Johns. So it's like, that's my only scope of work from him. Because in the Doom Patrol series that Gerard Way was writing, he was a no-show.
What was no-show?
He wasn't in the book. Like, you would like see him like in a panel, like he wasn't with the team.
Like,
I wonder what the doc's doing. He'd just be like in the lab just fixing shit.
Yeah, because he's absentee on top of everything. So, what was your point, though?
No, I'm just saying, Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Wonder Man, there you go. Yeah, that guy sucks. He sucks. Wonder Man's garbage. It's like he hasn't been relevant since the 90s, and every time he's been out in recent years, I guess they needed to write him because I'm sorry. Here's my problem with pacifist superheroes. They don't work.
And that's when you started to hate him. When Bendis decided to make him a goddamn pacifist.
And you're useless. I don't think pacifism is not useless as a whole, as a stance. That is fine. Pacifist superheroes are useless. You have to take a stance and make action, and that usually leads to violence. You defend people. I'm sorry. You're going to have to throw hands. Otherwise, it's boring, okay?
Okay, well, look, Samir, guess what? He probably won't be a pacifist in this goddamn show.
And maybe Abdul-Mateen will also make it more interesting. Let's put some black cool on there, all right? Let's put some real black cool on there, okay? Make it better, all right?
So like I said, one of the things I hate about colorblind casting is when it starts to affect comics and TV shows. I mean, when it starts to affect comics and like things after that. So,
is Wonder Man black now?
No, but he might end up being. They made Jimmy Olsen black and everything since goddamn Supergirl. Every single animated thing, Jimmy Olsen is black now. We got a black Jimmy Olsen in Battle of the Super Sons. That Jimmy Olsen show that's supposed to be coming on HBO Max, Jimmy is black.
Why do we? Okay, hang on. Pause. Okay, look. So why do we have Jimmy Olsen so?
Because people like Jimmy Olsen.
Dude, what? How can that show be? So he's a photographer, and what does he do?
Jimmy Olsen gets into a lot of shenanigans.
He does. But the interesting point of those situations are Superman. Okay,
not always. Okay, perfect example. Jimmy Olsen just had a miniseries last year. Ran 12 issues. It was fantastically written. Art was somewhat but Superman was barely even in the book. Like, Jimmy Olsen is rich now in the DC universe.
Why? How?
I think he's like Lex Luthor's cousin or something like that.
and I entitled him some money? I don't understand. I didn't read it. I don't know how it works.
I can't remember the full parameters of what happened but why he's rich, but he owns the Daily Planet.
Okay, so him stepping into a leadership role might be interesting. All right, but
no, he's not a leader. He just bought the Daily Planet. He's still just a photographer.
So Perry's still running it?
Yes, Perry's still running it.
But he's Perry's boss.
Yes.
That's weird. It's like you're the boss, but you're not the boss. So you can't really shout at me again, but you still get to boss me around. I don't know how that works. All right. I'm sorry. I don't liken it to Pennyworth. I don't think Pennyworth is a good idea. It's
Okay.
Season 4 or 3? How long Pennyworth running?
Okay, but this is. Are you watching Pennyworth?
I'm not.
I said you're on a Pennyworth run. So.
I said I'm not. I said how long has it been running? Is it 3 or 2 or 4
3
seasons?
or 4 seasons. But this is the thing, though. Alfred had a backstory before he became Batman's butler. He fought in the war.
It was a backstory over the years. It's he's a field surgeon. Oh, he was in the Queen's Royal Army. Oh, he's a badass. I get that. They added in there. All that stuff adds up to a young man that might have been really cool, but at the same time, I just want to see more Batman.
Okay.
Where they fighting in Pennyworth? Does Gotsis? We've seen that before.
Yeah.
It's a Kingsman.
Yeah. But the thing, Samir, the thing with the Jimmy Olsen thing, it's a cartoon. It's a comedy. If you can watch Harley Quinn and take it with a grain of salt, I think
Harley Quinn is an infinitely more interesting character than Jimmy Olsen. She has so much more appeal than Jimmy Olsen. I'm sorry, she does. A
motherfucker who got turned into a giant turtle has less appeal than someone who was manipulated by a psychological killer?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Her whole story, anyways, that's a backstory. It's interesting. She's an overachieving, covert sociopath that excelled enough to get a PhD in her early 20s, okay? And then got manipulated by another crazy sociopath, became a villain. That all that stuff happened, okay? That is extraordinarily interesting than the guy who was, he's a photographer who became friends with Superman. Oh. He's only interesting by proximity. She is inherently interesting because of how they built her character. That's the problem I have with some of these backstory characters. It's like Alfred's cool, but I don't want him over Batman or anyone else in the Batman family. I'm not saying he's not. We should all aspire to be Alfred Pennyworth. He was a great, upstanding character. Okay, What?
Till Bane snapped his neck. He
died a hero. Even with Bane snapping his neck. That man,
he didn't die a hero. He died strapped to a chair because Damian couldn't follow no fucking instruction. Bane said, everyone in the Bat family, stay out of Gotham. Okay? Damian, I do what I want. Bane said,
don't negotiate with terrorists.
He had all of Gotham under his boot for like 6 months. This wasn't like a 2-day thing.
Yeah, I understand. Here's a problem I have with comics.
Come here. This is the thing, though. Bane had crime down to 0. Like, there was no crime in Gotham.
Yeah, it's Bane. What do you think this is?
No. But still, Damian's like, nah, son, fuck that. My dad is out trolloping the globe with goddamn Catwoman. Grayson, you're a bitch. Drake, you're a bitch. Fuck you, Barbara. Fuck you, Jason. I'm going to say Pennyworth. Snap.
Oh, he had his heart in the right place, though.
Listen, right there in his face.
Why didn't they call him Superman? I'm like, yo.
Oh, no, they did. You don't read Batman, so you don't know about Gotham Girl. She's this chick who basically has the same powers as Superman, like up to 10. Yeah, but she fucked him up. She like punched him to the other side of the globe.
Yeah, okay. I know. I read the arc of Gotham Girl. Yeah, that was when Scott Snyder was writing the book.
No, and that's Zack Snyder. No, you're right, Scott Snyder. But no,
you was writing the book at that time.
No. Because she appeared in Rebirth. I'm trying to remember.
Was it Tom King? No, not Tom King. Hang on.
It was Tom King.
Tom King was right. Yeah, that's that arc. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
but no.
I was reading it at that time.
No, you weren't, because that was after the whole wedding.
Yeah, and her brother died, and she had her head all shaved.
She appeared after that in City of Bane. This was after the wedding. This was after you dropped Batman.
Okay, she came back. Okay, good.
Yeah. And that's when she punched Clark across the fucking globe.
I get that she's really strong. I understand that. I don't think she has X-ray vision, which is what you would need to find the guys. Like, yo, I can't find this dude. Yo, Clark, go circle him. Why was she punch the Superman anymore? What beef she got?
She got some mental issues, so
because her brother died, she got trauma. I understand. I remember that part.
But she had mental issues before that, so she was working with Bane.
Oh, there you go. That's all right. I can see how that's a problem. So there you go. Yeah. She has a weakness though. I think her powers suck. Like the more she uses, the more she ages, or something like that.
Yeah, her powers are killing her.
Yeah, there you go. That's the downside to that. Yeah. We got our subject.
How the fuck did we go from this to talking about Yahya Abdul-Mateen being Wonder Man?
Because Jimmy Olsen Pacifist characters say suck. You get what I'm saying? That was my point. Okay, listen. All right. How much did pacifism improve Drax the Destroyer?
Now I remember how we got on this whole subject because I was talking about Jimmy Olsen being black from here on out. Because
well, that's not the point. That's what I'm trying to make. How much did pacifism improve Drax the Destroyer? Did that make it more interesting?
I think it did actually. Until he kind of lost it and died. Like he's still a pacifist at the moment. Like he'll fight, but he's not fighting to hurt. Like he's basically on the
No, having a no-kill order is not pacifism because you can still.
No, Samir. No, he's literally on like the Miyagi-Do shit. He's a defensive fighter.
Ugh, that's so terrible. Listen, all right. I'm sorry. I just don't think it works for most characters. All right, pacifist, like for instance, take Colossus. All right, now go around and blew his life up and tore down his whole deal. Like his life was sucked, but this man is so loyal and so willing to defend his friends that Sidelak was like, yo, I want that avatar. This man is always in conflict. That's how he became the Juggernaut, because heroes are in constant conflict because they're constantly defending things. Whereas King Marco was like, yo, I got to hide now because I broke the law. All right, so it stands inactivity with him. Whereas Colossus is always in the mix of it. So It works that way. You cannot be a pacifist in that situation. It sucks. The Sentry is awful character because of this. He's not a pacifist, but he just didn't work because of his mental illness. And that makes him for a very boring character, in my opinion. Anyways, Wonder Man sucks. He's garbage, and I hope they change him. I hope this makes him cool.
Yeah. So no release date on that yet, but I will definitely be.
That was the longest story ever.
Bro, we went on a whole like 20-minute rant when I was talking about Titans and Stargirl, and then that, bro, we just all like low. We're gonna have a bunch of short stories this week, but go ahead. What you got?
That was your turn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Final Fantasy 16 is 95% done, and release date will be revealed. A release date reveal is expected by the end of the year. A full release window / date.
Okay, so tentatively excited. I still need to go back and replay 7 since I got it on the PS5.
Well, there's no connection to this. Another story to this. This one, I'm really conflicted about it. Okay, so Final Fantasy 16 is another game / property that excludes Black people for historical realism. And I'm like, okay, it's not a good argument.
Where does this game take place?
It takes like a medieval European setting, but you have summons going on. There's other magic and stuff, and the only thing you draw the line is that Black people is not. It's not a good look.
Samir, when are you going to realize the Japanese people are racist as fuck?
Oh, no. I'll get on that. They're all racist. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, bro, they still be doing blackface over there.
Oh, yeah, it's awful. I totally get that they're racist, and there's no excuse for it in this day and age.
It's just like, we don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I need to just chill. And the problem is now, do I not play the game? And now, because I want to play the game. And I can't because I got principles and shit. So it's like,
but you said hard. Yeah, but you said the same thing about Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is because they excluded J.K. Rowling from the game. So
she has nothing to do with the game.
Right. And then that whole thing came out with one of the lead designers having this. I forgot what that whole thing was, anyways. But I told you there was a whole thing with the lead designer, and I think he ultimately left the game, anyways. So
yeah, the internet bullied him off the game.
I don't know if they bullied him off the game, but that was the whole.
Nah, because Twitter was twittering, so the tweets was out and social media backlash. They were like, "Yeah, man, we gotta let you go. We're gonna say you peacefully resigned."
And that also created a conversation about cancel culture again.
Yeah. Hey man, cancel culture, don't cancel culture. You got any more to chime in on that? Because I got a story I forgot to bring up last week.
Go ahead.
All right. So Jodie Whittaker has sailed off into the sunset as her 5 years of as playing the 14th, 13th.
5 years. How many appearances?
5 years, 3 seasons, 3 specials.
That's pretty good. That's a good run.
Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi have had longer runs. Hers was about the same as Tenet, but Tenet, I believe, did 4 specials.
Okay, that's not bad.
And a few crossovers.
Eccleston was still a lot shorter, right?
No, they're about the same. Specials are usually like an hour and a half. Regular.
Okay,
episode.
so how many specials did Eccleston get in?
Eccleston didn't get any specials. He was just here for a one-off. And that was it.
No, he got 1 season.
Yeah, he got 1 season. They call them series.
I know they call series in the UK.
Yeah. So I was
America. It's America.
Yeah. So one thing I did like, Graham, who was one of her original companions, he actually started I don't want to necessarily call it a support group, but he started a group for Doctor's companions where they could all, get together and talk about all their adventures with the Doctor, which is something that has never been done. Like you would see companions talk every now and then, but not really. So this is the doozy that caught me, and it pretty much broke the internet. So we were like, okay, she's going to regenerate. We're getting Ncuti Gatwa. She regenerated into goddamn David Tennant.
Yep.
So David Tennant is back for like the 8th time as a Doctor, because this man has literally like regenerated 1, 2, 3 times. So
well, he loves the role. He loves it.
Yeah. So yeah, and this is also the first time that a Doctor's clothes have actually regenerated with them. So I don't know if this is going to be a thing now, but all we know is since David Tennant came, because we knew he was coming back for the 70th anniversary, because Neil Patrick Harris is along with it. Catherine Tate is back as Donna Noble, so something's going on with that. And we're getting Ncuti Gatwa coming in as the 15th Doctor now after that. And this is the other thing. Doctor Who is now going to be on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just like, are they going to add Torchwood to that? Because I know, remember, Disney is starting to add a little bit more mature content. So like when they added Deadpool and Logan.
How mature is Torchwood?
Torchwood is basically TVMA. Primarily because of language and sex.
Movies?
No. So in sex. You'll see a bare ass every now and then. It's primarily John Barrowman's. And I really wish they would bring Torchwood back as well, but they're not going to. Because Torchwood was a very good Doctor Who spinoff. It basically contained the same stuff as Doctor Who, but it was more mature, minus the time travel. So yeah, like when I saw Tenet, I literally coined Tenet's catchphrase. I was like, wait, what? What the fuck is going on? Because I wasn't expecting that. Like, I was expecting, because like I said, I knew he was coming back for the 70th anniversary. I figured it was going to be like a Day of the Doctor situation where, like Ncuti as the 14th Doctor would like come in, or like Jodie Whittaker would get ready to regenerate like in that episode, but she would also bump into a previous iteration, like with Matt Smith bumping into Tenet. But yeah, so that's the one thing I can honestly say I hate about Doctor Who is the waiting, because this 70th anniversary special probably won't get it till either summer or Christmas. Because I think it might actually be Christmas, because I think they said Ncuti. Well, no, the special might end in the summer, and Ncuti's series might start around December. So I think they said he's going to start around Christmas time. But yeah, man. If you guys haven't, give Doctor Who a shot. I always tell people, like, one of the best episodes, like if you have a friend who if you're that friend who watches Doctor Who and you're trying to get people to get interested into it, the one episode you should always show them is Blink. That will make people kind of iffy around stone angel statues. Like, that episode probably aired like in 2007. I still get iffy around them because the Weeping Angels always fucking come back. I think Jodie might be the only Doctor since they've been introduced who no, she might have had an interaction. No, she did have an interaction with a Weeping Angel. Never mind, I retract that statement. But yeah, them shits is creepy. So check out Blink. But for now, in the U.S., Doctor Who is on HBO Max alongside Torchwood. And if you want to watch them simultaneously, I suggest you watch Eccleston's first season of Doctor Who, watch Tennant's first season of Doctor Who, then you go on to Torchwood, and you go vice versa. So then you go Torchwood Who, Torchwood Who, Torchwood Who. But yeah, so check it out if you like some good sci-fi stuff. All right, Samir, what do you got?
Okay, I got a two-parter. All right, so
It's like one of my last. Okay, so.
All right, so apparently a big AAA John Wick video game could happen.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know what the fuck AAA means.
It means full production, high budget. There you go.
It's just like, why call it AAA? That's what I don't get.
What do you mean?
I mean,
why did you get about the term?
Yeah, the term is it just boggles me. It's like, why not just say big developer or something?
Because, okay, so hang on. I'll go ahead and get the definition.
Because also it's like, is there like a single A? Is there a double A?
There's a double A.
All right. So yeah, that's what
double A means. Okay, so a good example of a double A game is like Hellblade. It's a double A game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's either by a mid-size or major publisher.
Okay. I mean, but this is the thing, though. So,
it's like a blockbuster of games. That's all.
Yeah, but no, this is the thing, though. So, Lionsgate wants there to be a big AAA game for John Wick.
Yeah.
You can put that out there, but here's the thing: will people play it?
Yeah, that would if it's good.
Because here's also the thing: there's already a John Wick game out there that no one fucking plays. John Wick Hex. It's on the Switch, the PlayStation, the Xbox. I think it also might be on PC.
Well, I don't remember this game.
Yeah, it probably came out like 3 years ago now.
It sucks. I mean.
Yeah, it's on Steam. It came out 2 years ago, actually.
Oh, damn. What does this game look like? Oh, this game.
Yeah, it got a 7 out of 10.
Did it sell well?
I don't know if it's so well. Oh, it initially came out in 2019. But yeah, it's out.
Okay, so based on Steam reviews, it's mostly positive. People like it. So yeah, then that means if you use this game to test the market, then yeah, I would say a AAA John Wick game will be received favorably if it's done correctly. To tack onto this, the Ana de Armas led John Wick spinoff Ballerina goes into production.
Okay. Nice. I was wondering if we were going to get any news on that.
So the announcement was made by Lionsgate CEO John Fellheimer, and it was during the last investment call. So that's probably when they talked about the AAA game.
Yeah. But do we have any other casting news besides Ana de Armas?
I mean, that's all you need, sir.
I'm just saying.
So you can just stare at me longingly on the screen, and I'll watch that for like a full however long you need to watch.
Did you watch fucking Knives Out?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Because I was going to say, sir, if you didn't watch Knives Out, then you don't get to say that. But hold on a second, I'm just finishing typing these notes. All right. So you started with video games and then segued into movies. So we're getting another Evil Dead movie called Evil Dead Rise. We don't really know much about it. I
hope it's a sequel to the 2013 Evil Dead.
I hope it is too, but even then, man, that's like a whole decade. I hate when like movies take forever to do a sequel. But yeah, I mean, so far, okay. So this was originally supposed to come to HBO Max. So it stars Elisa Sutherland, Lily Sullivan, and Morgan Davies, Nell Fisher, Mia Callis. So the film follows two sisters trying to survive and save their family from demonic creatures known as Deadites.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the only 3 people on here have like actual tabs on Wiki. So Alyssa Sutherland apparently was on Vikings. Lily Sullivan, sorry, she was on a series called Picnic at Hanging Rock, and she was in a 2012 film called Mental. And Morgan Davies is an Australian transgender actor. That's all we got. He's also in something called Storm Boy. Oh, he's also apparently going to be in the One Piece show. Oh God, he was on Terra Nova.
I guess that show was not good.
Terra Nova was that show that it felt like it was supposed to be like a Land of the Lost / Avatar thing where they like end up traveling 85 million years into the past. So yeah, Stephen Lang was in it. It was done by Steven Spielberg. I think it got canceled after 1 season. Yeah, 1 season. And I don't know if it was because of the budget or if people just weren't interested, but I was just like, yeah, I don't care. But yeah, hopefully we get a trailer for this Evil Dead Rise. I am a huge Evil Dead fan. I've read pretty much all of the comics. The only one I'm not reading is the Sergeant Rock one that Bruce Campbell is currently writing, because I don't give 2 shits about Sergeant Rock. You know who Sergeant Rock is, right? He's basically like their equivalent of Nick Fury minus the Infinity Serum. So he died in World War II.
Okay.
So yeah, so there's an actual evil Sergeant Rock versus the Evil Dead comic going on. Like I read the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. Apparently Marvel Zombies had an Evil Dead crossover as well. And there was like, because I think Dynamite still might have the comic licensing, but we definitely do need another one. I might give the Sergeant Rock one a shot because I want to see how Bruce Campbell writes comics. I keep meaning to get his autobiographies, The Chin and The Chin 2.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, so guys, 421 next year. So get high and then watch it. You might freak out. Just don't smoke too much or eat too much edibles. We don't need you walking around like a zombie drooling out the mouth and everything. All right, Shamir, what you got?
Good question. What do we have? Do you have anything left?
Yeah,
Westworld's canceled. That sucks.
Yeah, Westworld got canceled. What are your thoughts on that? Because I know you were a fan of the show. I watched the whole first season. Wasn't for me.
Yeah, a lot of things aren't.
Why are you always shaming me with that? Okay, you always got to throw that little snide comment in. Yeah, a lot of things aren't. You know what, Samir? A lot of things aren't for you either.
I mean, I don't know. Talking about another cancellation that pissed everyone off. So the Winx series got canceled.
Yeah,
which sucks because I like that show.
Yeah.
Fate, the Winx saga got canceled, which I thought. Okay, so again, people might be tired of the whole Riverdaleizing old properties. You know, I'm not. That's obviously not the word, but I'm not sure what you call the process of making something more adult and dark that was previously not, with a lighter that used to have a lighter tone. Yeah. I liked this series, and it feels like Netflix has a vendetta against sapphic content.
What the fuck is sapphic content?
Sapphic, derived from the word Sappho, which was a Greek tale about a woman who lives on an island with a bunch of other women doing womanly things without dudes. So there you go. So yes, gay shit. So essentially, yeah. But yeah, that's like they seem to be only targeting, like, for instance, the series First Kill, which everyone was talking about. Admittedly, it was really dumb, but it had a wider, it had way more streams than Heartstopper did. And yet, Heartstopper's still here. Not to knock that show. It can keep going, obviously, not much love. But they canceled First Kill, even though First Kill clearly would have did well with the second season.
Okay. quick little segue. So, how do you feel about everyone on Twitter pressing that one dude from Heartstopper to come out the closet?
I feel that's no one's business. How the hell y'all gonna be on someone that's really effed up?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even watch the show, but I'm like, God damn, y'all made this man have to go do a goddamn tweet. Like, look, I'm bi. Leave me the fuck alone.
It was no one's business. Let the man chill. Like,
yeah.
Again, the internet's a toxic place. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, internet is always going internet. Oh yeah, Tuca and Birdie got canceled after being saved by Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So do you think this is a little bit of follow up for the backlash that Tiffany Haddish got like a couple months ago?
What did Tiffany Haddish do?
You don't know about the whole Tiffany Haddish Ari Spears Funny or Die skit that she had a whole lawsuit around and people were calling her?
Oh yeah, we talked about that. I thought it was something else.
No. So do you think there's a little bit of backlash for that? Because she's the voice of, I want to say Tuca. She's the voice of one of them goddamn birds. I don't remember which one. But then again, I don't know if the ratings were low. Because I'm like, Cartoon Network got a lot of shit that can go.
Possibly. Okay, so let's think about some good TV news. So yeah, cancellation is one thing. Let's get about some announcements. So we are getting an announcement for the TV adaptation of Yukinobu Tatsu's Danadan, which is a manga series about psychics fighting aliens. It's a really cool series. I'm reading it right now, and it's great. And we're getting a TV adaptation for it.
Okay. Tell people about it.
Also, I said the title incorrectly. It's Dan. I forget. I don't know where that title came from.
You on your own. I'm not even gonna try to say that.
But yeah, it's really good show. I love the art.
Cool. And some more Disney news / Marvel news. Aubrey Plaza has been cast in Agatha Coven of Harkness. So it's reported that she's going to play the villain. That's not confirmed just yet, but she might be playing a young Agatha Harkness. We don't know yet, but when it happens, dude.
Yeah, I think that's most of our news. I mean, we have the whole EA has a collaboration with Marvel for the next game.
Yeah, I forgot to bring that up. So yeah, looks like they're doing an Iron Man game first, apparently.
Yeah, so there's that. I mean, there's nothing. It's just an announcement. There's nothing to say about it. It's just there's just this thing's happening.
Yeah, I do want to give a rest in peace to Takeoff from the Migos. So pretty much everyone knows the Migos. They have been they took over the hip hop game for like the past decade. Everyone knows Versace, goddamn Bad and Bougie. I really wish they would have knocked Joe Budden out at the BET Awards, but yeah, he did pass away on Tuesday. And they were just starting to get into acting like they were on the first season of Atlanta, but Quavo primarily took over that role. Like he was the only one pretty much doing any talking. I think Takeoff might have been the guy to shoot the guy in the back. So you remember the episode when I think it was when Earn was on the date with Val and he had the whole credit card situation, and Darius and I can never remember Brian Tyree Henry's character's name, Paperboy. They were like out in the woods and they was like talking to a bunch of they were talking to three dudes out in the RV.
Yeah, I recall.
That was Migos. So yeah, he was only 28. So yeah, condolences to him and his family. And another thing, I fucking hate people. Stop recording people being murdered and posting it online. Call the goddamn police.
What happened? Like
people were recording him just like dead on the ground and posting it online just for likes and shit. It's just like,
internet. I mean, I have little to no, respect for the human condition. We're just kind of opportunistic and shitty most of the time.
Yeah,
that's no excuse. I'm just saying that I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I really have no expectations. They keep getting lowered.
Yeah, and it's just like, this is why I'm iffy about having kids, because it's like, do I really want to raise kids in this world where the first thing people do when someone gets murdered, instead of
I just don't want to change diapers.
I I got no problem changing diapers. I've been doing it since I was.
I also don't want to be stuck watching Paw Patrol on repeat.
Bro, you can literally just, like, okay, TV time's done.
Nah, they need that enrichment.
Yeah, but you can also read to children. You don't have to just
I don't want to read to children. I don't want to do that either.
Okay, Samir don't want no damn kids. Okay, so there, case closed. I'm trying to think of other things. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that either. Nigga, just say you don't want kids. Shit.
That's what I said. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to feed nobody with a spoon. Here comes the airplane. No, thank you.
But yeah, rest in peace to Takeoff. 28 is too young to be fucking dying over some stupid bullshit. So I got my last story, and then I guess we can call it a wrap because we have been recording for an hour and a half, and we are live on Facebook. I don't know if anybody's watching because it's kind of hard to like keep going in between tabs and whatnot because I got to look at the Riverside one to make sure that is still up. Then I got to go back to Twitter and get our notes, and then so on and so forth. So thousands of people in the UK have spent hours flocking to the mock resting place of the iconic House of Dobby every year. And so the site is actually at the Freshwater West Beach in Pembrokeshire, where the scene was filmed. But basically, they tried to move where Dobby died. It's like, bro, you can't move where a fictional character died. It's an actual place. And so, like, there was actually a petition that I don't know if they did it on like petition.org or whatever, but yeah, so they have given it a reprieve and for the National Trust, and the spokesperson said, based on the consolation results, the memorial to Dobby will remain at Freshwater Park in the immediate term for people to enjoy. So I was like, people go there every year. I did not expect that. So, yeah, I might have to make a trip to the UK because I definitely have to use this damn passport. I renewed it 2 years ago and ain't been nowhere. So, shout out to the UK for actually, leaving a fictional landmark there and not, telling people, get the fuck off our beach. That was a bad British accent. I know. Don't judge me.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know. I think I tried to go Scottish and I tried to go British and it came out Scottish. But I don't know, man. Leave me alone. Shit.
No, you should. That was bad. You should feel bad.
I should, but I don't.
You're no shame.
Yeah. Shameless. Call me Frank fucking Gallagher. Oh, yeah. The Friday the 13th prequel, Crystal Lake. Let's talk about that real quick. Why is this a thing?
Why not?
Do you not recall who the killer was in the first Friday the 13th?
No.
His mother.
Oh, there you go. Actually, yeah. If it's about a troubled young boy who has to deal with his murderous mom, that sounds pretty interesting actually. And they flush that out. And A24 is doing. A24 doesn't do shit. They don't phone it in. If they're doing it, they don't take it seriously.
Okay,
so I'm excited.
There's no way to properly say that without it sounding bad.
What do you mean?
Because you said A24 doesn't do shit. Then I was trying to think A24 doesn't make shit.
The point is they try every time they do anything.
They do good shit.
Okay?
They don't make nothing bad.
Not everything they make is a cinematic masterpiece, but they try every time they do something. That production company doesn't phone it in. So I'm actually tentatively intrigued at this project.
I'm going in,
and for the people who are I'm tired of reboot crowd, I want something new. After you, anyone who says that got shit taste. I'm gonna say that right now. Anyone who says that line has bad taste. Yes,
you've said that multiple times.
I have not said that. I say I'm tired of reboots. I'm actually excited about reboots.
You have actually said you were tired of Hollywood rehashing the same story over and over again.
I know. You have to find that.
There's record of you on this podcast saying it.
And if I said it, the context was different. So when you ask them, when someone's tired of Hollywood and its lack of originality, and you ask them, okay, so what did you watch this year? And then they list off a bunch of blockbusters that came out during the summer. You're not working hard enough, or you got bad taste in movies. All right, like for instance, Bernard, did you see Marcel the Shell with shoes on?
No.
Okay, that movie's amazing. All right, it's completely original, and no one saw it. And I guarantee you, a lot of people didn't see Everything Everywhere All at Once either.
Well, I saw that because we talked about
It's
it.
amazing. But I guarantee a lot of people didn't. And again, it's only the same people who said that didn't see that movie. I'm like, well, you should have seen that. That was out there. What happened? Either you don't know what's out. Either your ear to the film industry is not there, or you have bad taste. That's what it is.
Well, I think a lot of people saw Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, a lot of people did, but not a lot of people saw Marcel the Shell with shoes on.
Yeah, I can't say that they did or they didn't because we don't know what the budget is. We just know it made $6.3 million, and I'm pretty sure this is A24, so the movie probably only cost $2 million to make.
Yeah, that budget's always low. Same thing with X and Pearl. A lot of people don't see those.
This is one for you. Shout out to Andrew Schultz. He actually recommended those movies on the Brilliant Idiots last week.
You know what? Andrew Schultz gets a cool pass right there.
Watch his stand-up special on YouTube for free. It's called Infamous. So, shameless plug for Andrew. Shameless plug for Brilliant Idiots. Like I said, I'm going to Crystal Lake very tentatively. It's not because it's an existing property. It's just because it's like, Jason's mom going to be killing for like 30-something years? Because you got to remember, at the end of the first Friday the 13th, she's damn near a senior citizen. So it's just like, I need to see like what I need to see a trailer, and I need to see it make sense. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not a person who has an issue with prequels or remakes or anything like that. It's just like I need to see how it fits into an existing property. You get what I'm saying?
I'm sure it will, or they can also make a new timeline.
Yeah, they tried that with their reboot to Friday the 13th, and nobody.
Yeah.
So are we getting another reboot? Is what I'm saying?
No, that's Halloween you're thinking of.
No, nigga. You don't remember the reboot to Friday the 13th that came out like 10 years ago?
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, and the reboot to A Nightmare on Elm Street?
That was almost not bad.
But yeah, so like I said, if this is like going to like reboot everything, cool. If it's just a prequel that goes nowhere, make it make sense to me. That's all I'm saying.
Look, like I said, they don't phone it in. So
put A24. I like a bunch of stuff that A24 does. You know they do Euphoria, right?
And they're also doing Has Been Hotel, which I mentioned an episode ago.
Yeah. I mean, but Vizzy Pop already did all that because it's pretty much already done.
Yeah, but they recognized Vizzy Pop and they picked up their work. They said, "Oh, you're cool. Come on over, do your show." That's also talent. Knowing when to pick up talented work and talented people and bring in new blood. That's the talent in itself. Having an eye for talent. Yeah,
I know. But guys, I think it's time for us to call it a wrap.
Yeah, we definitely went over on time here.
So this is Bernard, aka the Spider,
and this is Samir. Oh my God, come on!
Stop! No.
You gotta keep stopping. Hurry up, man.
AKA the Red.
So long.
AKA the Red Ranger minus the PPP fraud.
Why? No one cares. It's come on, man.
Hey man, I want to Ranger suit this past Sunday.
The point. Fine, call yourself the Red Ranger, but no one cares that Austin St. John cheated on his taxes. No one cares. It's not funny.
Cheating on your taxes and the PPP fraud are two different things.
It's corny, okay? Hey, it's bad and you should feel bad.
I don't. Right? If anybody should feel bad, it should be Austin St. John.
You suck. Stop bringing it up. All right?
But who are you, man?
King and Blood. Freaking guy. All right, I gotta go vote. I'll catch y'all later.
Guys, this is the Angry Blerds podcast.
Go vote.
You subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you haven't already early voted, can you go vote today?
It's early voting.
Yeah, but
on a Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, I voted like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, guys, we'll see you next week where we're gonna try, but Samir wants to go ahead and spoil it Wakanda Forever for everybody.
I'm not spoiling it. Everyone should have seen this movie in the first week. All right, we're gonna try to. Look, by the time you see this episode, it's posted on Monday. By then, that's opening weekend is on Sunday. Okay, it's posted on Sunday. By then, that's opening weekend is already done. I'm assuming most of the people, the majority of people, are going to be watching that movie on the first opening weekend. Okay.
Like I said, guys, we're gonna try because I'm also gonna be at Ranger Stop in Orlando, so I might be, maybe being able to ask a couple comments and people questions for the pod. So be sure to look at our feed on Instagram. It's angry.blerds.podcast, or our Twitter, which is angry_blerds. And of course, the YouTube. You can literally just search Angry Blerds. So, guys, we will see you next week.
Yeah. Also, just so you know, before we go, Wakanda Forever starts screening on Thursday.
Yes.
As early as in the afternoon, so that's the day before. You got 4 days to watch it.
No, technically they would have 3.
No, but they don't have to watch the episode immediately. You have the whole weekend, 4-day weekend.
Okay. 4-day weekend. Monday ain't a holiday.
No, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got 4 days to watch it. You then watch our episode set on Monday.
Okay. But you said 4-day weekend, so that's what threw me off. I'm like, ain't no holiday this coming week. But yeah, guys, we'll see you next week. Samir, tell the people goodbye.
Live long and prosper.
Why your room got so damn dark? What the hell you watching?
I think the sun went down behind the cloud.
Yeah, because it just got bright as shit again. But
all right,
people.